The sound of thunder decorated the atmosphere. Raindrops hit the window pane. The night still felt like a dream to Femi. He woke up that morning on the couch, lying next to Amaka, and looking at her while she slept made him smile, feeling propitious. The kind of smile that comes with having a beauty like her next to him. He could feel himself replaying those conversations with her the night before. The time was 6 a.m. There was a heavy downpour of rain all night, and from every indication, it wasn't about to stop anytime soon. The rumbling sound of thunder echoes through the four walls of his apartment. Its lightning beamed fiercely ambitious, for it was a long night of rain and a new wet day of stormy weather. On the opposite sofa, Femi sat and watched Amaka sleep cozy in her beauty. Wow, she is very beautiful, he thought to himself. Coffee or tea? He asked her when she finally opened her eyes. Coffee, she responded swiftly, lurking into his face after the sex and spontaneous night. A night of rain became a blessing. A night imperfect distant strangers became friends. Amaka had imagined herself being served breakfast in bed, but most of the guys she had met were jerks. She had gotten up from her sleeping position, adjusting her back against the couch, and scrolling her phone to see what was new. Replying to a message from her friend, Babes the night was hot, literally. His touches were divine. Anyway, I will tell you about the epic nightstand when we see it. She had replied to her friend's messages, whose intention was to make sure she was safe. Here's your coffee, Femi told her, serving her on the couch without hesitation. She reached out to him with a smile. You are a morning person, ain't you? Amaka said, gazing and admiring his bare chest. She gave him a flirtatious smile, acknowledging his sexual prowess and running her fingers through his chest. He had made an omelette for both of them, served with a few pieces of bread. It's past 7 now. I hope you are not in haste to leave. What kind of a question did I even ask? He corrected himself upon realizing it was still raining heavily outside. They both chuckled about his silly question. Tell me, she said, why is a handsome young man like you single in this big apartment? Did you put your heart on a cliffhanger, waiting for a princess to make your dream woman? She teased him while they sat on the couch, gisting after breakfast. She thought of him as a speck, a guy most women would kill to have. His dark skin shone brightly. His sonorous voice made her feel how charming of a man he was. In his attempt to avert her curiosity, he had pushed the question back to her, looking deep into her eyes, lusting in her world. The question is, why is Amaka single in a world full of guys searching for a beauty to call their own? He teased her back, which made her blush uncontrollably. Their one-night romance impregnated their desire to be in the arms of one another. The rain had stopped falling, but Femi was keen to have her around for the rest of the weekend. He had gotten used to her, and it felt like his world would be empty without her. So he proposed for them to spend the day together. Amaka, I'd like us to go out together. It's my friend's wife's birthday. Get together. I think it's a small party, and I would love you to go with me. You don't have to be all fancied. You are beautiful to me, and that's all that matters. We could go to a clothing store at the mall, not so far from here, and get you some clothes to change into, if you don't mind. He told her in optimism, hoping she would say yes to spending more time with him. Flattered by his request, she thought of him being crazy and too fast. And what would you tell your friends if I agreed to go with you? How will you tell them we met? And won't they think we are two crazy people desperately looking for companions? She asked him, giggling to her disbelief of him taking her out to meet his friends after a nightstand. Babesy, I know we just met, and I never felt this way with anybody before. I could feel something different about you. I have only introduced a girl to my friends before, and it's been close to 10 years already. My friends are worried about me. They think I have given up on love. Maybe taking you might salvage their perception of me. He told her, laughing and scrolling through his phone, hoping to get a glimpse of what she might like to buy when they go to the store. That morning, they showered together, making love under the running water in his bathroom. They had freshened up before going out to the store. She wore his pair of joggers and a shirt. He drove her to the store a few streets away from his place. At the store, they bonded like real couples who had been together for a longer period. The chemistry between them was strong. They had arrived at the party looking good together. He introduced her to his friends and had her seated with his friends' wives and girlfriends. She sat there getting to know the ladies while she enjoyed watching Femi being the center of fun amongst his friends. She knew for sure she would want to be with him for as long as she could. She thought of the crazy things they say about love. Love doesn't have time. Love is free. Love is spontaneous. With a smile on her face, she enjoyed watching him laugh hard with his friends. She thought of how beautiful it was to be next to this stranger who suddenly became her man so sudden. Amaka, I know we just met. I could feel my soul twirled with yours. I could feel you are the reason why I waited this long, lonely. I could feel my world revolving around you the moment we met. I don't care how silly I sound now, but all I care about is I want you in my life. Be mine, he told her. Amaka thought of it as a dream. She watched him pouring his heart to her. She could feel his soul begging for hers while they sat together talking about their newfound relationship. Sigh. We just meant, and I honestly feel like you are a part of me already. So yeah, we could go with the flow seamlessly. I will be yours, please treat me right, she told him and hugged him. So he planted a kiss on her lips. The end. Kindly like this video and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing tales. Drop a comment on the comment box. We would like to hear from you. See you in the next episode.